Did you get excited for the new year? 2020 is gone. It's 2021. You want to improve your fitness. And so you decided to buy an Echo bike. Or really any type of fan bike, but Rogue makes the most stable, well-built, heavy-duty bike there is on the market. But you ran into a problem. So now it's January, and you realize that that fan bike blows so much cold air in your face that you're wrapped up in your parka and you have your face up, trying to avoid every little bit of wind that's blowing in your face. And you go back to Rogue's website and you realize all their fan guards are sold out. So today I'm going to show you how to make your own DIY fan guard. Let's get started. All right, so what you're going to need for this project is a cardboard box, 3 zip ties, color of your choice, measuring tape, some type of knife, razor blade to cut the cardboard box, and something to punch holes with. Let's break it down. All right, the first thing we're going to do is cut the flaps off of this box. At least 2 of them. All right, so what we need is 24 to 26 inches in length. This box is like 16 1/4 this way and a little over 12 inches this way. So we're going to cut this part and this part out. And the rest we can discard. So what I'm going to do is measure out 26 inches. And then I'm going to use one of these cutoffs to kind of give me a straight line. It doesn't have to be perfect. Now we have around 26 inches in length. So width-wise, we need 7 1/4 inches. So I'm going to look and choose somewhat the best side. This seems to be it. And so we cut one side and folding it. And so now I'm going to flip it over where the crease is at and trim the rest. And so right now we're around 7 1/2, which is fine. You know, this doesn't have to be perfect since just a temporary solution until Rogue gets the stuff back in stock. So now we need to cut the notch out for the monitor to go in, and also it creates a holder for the fan guard to stay in place. So we're going to measure in the middle. Since here we're at 7 1/2, we're looking at 3 3/4. I'm going to make a little mark there. So I made a mark at 3 3/4, so we're going to go 1 inch on each side because it needs to be 2 inches wide, and then about 2 1/2 to 3 inches down. So let's cut that out. Again, it doesn't have to be perfect, but let's see how the fit goes on the Echo bike. Okay, the fitting up top is good. You want to kind of hold it down and check the bottom. There's a little bit of excess at the bottom, but it's really not going to get in the way. So let's, I'm going to add a little bit of detail to this and then we'll attach it. All right. All right, since this side has tape on it, I'm going to have this as the face side. And what I'm going to do is trim the corners a little bit just to just to make it look better. I mean, this is not necessary. This is just something that I want to do. We've got our DIY fan guard. So let's punch some holes. So we know we're going to need 2 at the top. And we'll need 2 at the bottom, above the little extra fold if you keep this. All right, now we got our holes, let's put it on the bike. First thing we're gonna do is put one of the zip ties through one of the top holes with the notch. And put it around the stand for the monitor. And then we realized we're gonna need an extra zip tie because of the spacing. So let me connect these two. All right, the next part is attaching it at the bottom. So you wanna make sure it's centered. This is the tricky part, getting it to wrap around the metal fan guard. So after you get the first one in, don't tighten it down too tight because you want to make sure it's centered. It's always handy to have an extra zip tie or something to help you guide it through the metal. Maybe even try bending it a little. Right now, we're going to make sure it's straight. Tighten it down. So it's pretty stable overall. All right, before we leave this, you'll have these little excess pieces hanging out. If that bothers you, you can always clip them off. I mean, this thing is easy to remove. You cut 1, 2, and 3, and the cardboard piece comes off. All right, so now with the fan guard on, you're not getting wind blowing up in your face, especially cold air in the wintertime. So I hope this helps. Thanks for watching. All right, now to clean up my mess. Hope this video helps you in some way with your Echo bike or fan bike or whatever you have. Thanks for watching. Please like this video, subscribe. See you next time.